Welcome back, trainers, and I have a very exciting video for you today. You thought Porygon Z was spicy in the Open Master League? Well, I'm going to be bringing you a 100% IV, level 50 Flareon with Superpower and Overheat in the Master League. We're going to be pairing it up with Dialga and Palkia. I'm going to be using Metagross here for a little bit, but then we're going to switch it over because I just found myself, finding Excadrill to be a pretty big threat to this team. As you can see here, everything's going to be weak to ground. Flareon, Metagross, and then Dialga. They all have a bit of fighting power against the Excadrill. Flareon specifically with Superpower and Fire Spin. Metagross with Earthquake, but it is still going to be a risky battle for this team. So we're going to switch it over to Palkia because of, well, it is a beast at an XL level. It's not 50, but it's, pretty high up there. Aqua Tail gives us that coverage. So that's what we're going to be going with for the majority of these battles. But anyways, with that said, make sure you give it a like. It really does help me out. And I'll continue to bring you some extra spicy battles here. So Flareon, folks. Yeah, let's go. You want to see what we can do with this thing? All right, now my experience before we get fully into the commentary. I already knew it was going to be a very rough battle using this thing. So I was going to need some pretty tough Pokemon to go alongside it. I figured Dialga was going to be the perfect matchup for it. We're going in here with the Metagross. I mean, this is not looking good. Psystrike not taking us out. We are able to finish them off, and then we're able to Earthquake the Dialga. Are you kidding me? Let's get it. So Flareon was a lot of fun. Was it frustrating because it's so squishy and it doesn't really hit that hard? I mean, not really. I knew what I was getting into, and I figured I was whatever. We just did Go Battle Night. I've been Legend for a while now. Who cares? At this point, it's just about bringing you guys the funnest content that I can bring you. So long as I win at least 7 to 10 battles in a day with this extra spicy teams, then we're good to go. But we're going to be winning more than that. So with that said, make sure, like I said, give it a like. It really does help me out. Subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, and don't miss anything I put out. So we have the Palkia. No more Metagross. Here we go. Full team. Let's get it. We farmed them all the way down. We're going to go ahead and hit that Aqua Tail here. And it is going to be a Togekiss. So yeah, what about a Togekiss? That's no problem. Dialga is going to be part Steel, so it's not going to be super effective, taking him out with a Fire Blast. And we also have Iron Head, as well as Flareon having a resistance to the Charm. So it's actually going to be okay, right? Flareon going up against Togekiss is still not the best situation. Overheat will do massive damage, but the Charm is still really digging in because it's Flareon. So we're going to be taking the Shadow Ball. Let's go ahead and get into this here. I can go on and on and on, right? But let's just see what we have. So we're going down here. There's going to be a few times where Flareon doesn't really do much, and I possibly even use it as a third shield. Like, sorry, Flareon, but, the big boys have to take care of the battle here. You're going to basically have to be a mortar here. So anyways, let's go ahead and see what we have. Full commentary. Next battle, we're met with the Mewtwo. This is okay. Now, a lot of the times, of course, my situation, I'm sure for you too, where I let them get a charge move through, and it's going to be Focus Blast. And then when I don't let it go through, and I shield it, it's Psystrike, right? So we're going to be getting off that Draco, swapping into our Palkia up against the Landorus here, which is going to be taking super effective from the Aqua Tail. So this is just absolutely beautiful. Flareon doesn't really want to see it. It's not resisting fire or anything, but it is going to be hitting it with potential super effective charge moves here. Rock Slide, as you can see. It's not stab, but still doing a lot. Palkia taking the win there. Able to get to the Aqua Tail because they're not going to Secco cut us down. Not this beast here. Getting this Aqua Tail off and getting that shield. That's the first one. They're farming up a bit, so we have to think about this. Going to go ahead and bring in Dialga. We have 2 shields left. Do we want to shield it up? We're going to let the Psystrike go through, calling it. Putting all of our hope on Flareon, folks. Let's go. Because, well, we don't really have to worry about too much. This is the last Pokemon. So what we're going to do is just bring Flareon in here, shield up everything. I was very tempted to let that go through and flex a no-shield win, but I didn't want to risk taking like a Focus Blast or something. Anyways, next battle, we're met with an Excadrill. There it is. So we're swapping into our Flareon, and we have to shield this up. So the best situation is going to be to shield this up and hit whatever comes in with Overheat. And in this case, of course, it is going to be a Dragonite resisting both the Superpower and the Overheat. We're still going to go Overheat. We're getting a shield from them, getting some nice lag there, and we're absolutely going to let the Flareon go down. There's no point of shielding it at this point. It did what it needed to do. As far as the Excadrill, we have the Palkia. with Aqua Tail, so we'll figure that out. We're going to absolutely go in here with Dialga because we want to match up the Palkia with the Excadrill, and then we're taking neutral damage from the Dragonite. While we're going to be able to potentially farm it down, fantastic, still holding onto a shield as well as them, expecting the Excadrill, and they actually, I think they double swap too. They bring in the Excadrill and the Mewtwo. So we're going to go ahead and go Aqua Tail. We kind of need to win this here. So yeah, this is not looking the best. So Iron Head from Dialga actually does a decent amount of damage to Excadrill as well. So we have that to consider. But at this point, I do believe Side Strike is going to almost KO. Not quite yet. Palkia holding on like a champion here. Let's go. So what I'm thinking at this point is, okay, they're going to have to actually throw their charge move. Can we get to the Aqua Tail? So I decided to just go in here with the Dialga and start really putting on the pressure. They're not going to farm us down. They have no more shields, and now they're so low, we're going to go in here with the Palkia and just hit the Dragon Tail and take them out. And they're not going to have 2 drill runs, and we take the win. Let's go. It wasn't looking too good, but that swap into Dialga, I think, saved us really well. Into the next battle, we're met with a Garchomp. Good lead for us here. Flareon really doesn't want anything to do with the Garchomp, all right? Unless you can get off a couple of superpowers, that is actually going to be doing some good damage. So we're letting it go through. It is an outrage, unfortunately, and they're swapping into a Mewtwo. We're going to go ahead and get off this Iron Head. And I think I may stay here because Psycho Cut is not going to cut it, and they're going to be forced to throw. And we're just going to have to scrap the Dialga. Oh, we're shielding it up. I think we... Okay, so we know we're going to be able to continue on surviving. We know we're going to get a shield out of them here. So we figure just continue on, and then we'll sacrifice the Dialga after this Side Strike. Yeah, perfect. So we're able to bring the Mewtwo down very low. And this is actually looking pretty good because we do have Dragon Tail on our Palkia, which can handle the Garchomp as well. Garchomp, I do believe it depleted all its energy. Unfortunately, this Mewtwo is going to be able to get off another Side Strike here, so we're going to shield it up. And they're swapping into their Garchomp figure, so we're going to go ahead and bring in our Flareon. Didn't think I was going to farm it down, but I'm just going to have to use it as a third shield like we've described. It is going down in basically one shot with one more quick move. Bringing in Palkia here, and, well, you already know what's going to happen, folks. This is a GG's for us. Palkia is a boss with Flamethrower, or I mean, Fire Blast. Let's go ahead and get this off here. Okay, one shot in the Melmetal, in comes Mewtwo, and we Dragon Tail it out of here, folks. Let's go into the next battle. We're going to be met with another Mewtwo, so this could be potentially good or bad, depending if they have Focus Blast. So they're going to be swapping with energy, bringing in Melmetal. Should have swapped a long time ago, and I should have bring in Flareon, to be honest with you. I wasn't completely comfortable with it, and the problem with Melmetal is, sure, we got, you know, Fire Spin, Stab, super effective, Superpower, which is super effective, but Rock Slide is extremely spammy, Flareon is extremely squishy, and, well, that's not a good combination. We're going to be able to get to Superpower at a decent rate, but not as fast as those Rock Slides are going to be able to spam us. So I figured Palkia, fortunately, you're going to have to do this. And they come in with a Togekiss, and I'm thinking, oh, it's time for a little showcase here. So we bring in Flareon. And as much as I would love to build up more energy, we're going to kind of have to just get this off here. We're getting a shield from him, which is going to be the last one. So we instantly swap into our Dialga, get off Iron Head to take out this Togekiss. Not quite able to get there. And, well, we still have 2 shields. We're going to let it go through. Pretty awesome. Let's go. So it is a Flamethrower. Doesn't really matter at this point because we're not afraid of the Psycho Cut or this Melmetal here. But we are going to, I think, use a shield. Superpower. Yep, there it goes. And we have to remember that Mewtwo, I do believe, does have energy. We're going to go ahead and just get off this Iron Head to get this thing out of here. And there it goes. In comes the Mewtwo. And how does this work? How are we going to pull this one off here? Well, we're going to shield this up and then swap into our Flareon. And we're going to have them throw their energy. And we're just going to hope we can get to an Iron Head here at this point. So thanks, Flareon. You did it for us. Don't think we're going to be able to get there, unfortunately. Side Strike is probably going to KO us at this point, and we do go down. So, very close battle, but like I said, I mean, we got Flareon over here for crying out loud. Into the next battle, we're met with an Excadrill, our worst enemy here. So, here we go. Now we figured it out a little bit better, so we're swapping into Flareon. Oh, wait, I think we already did this already. Yeah, we've already figured out this swapping. All right, so they're going to be swapping into a Mewtwo here, okay. We used a shield, and now we're going to most likely get a shield from them. Absolutely. You're going to see some of these overheats are going to start getting through. I don't know if they are underestimating Flareon's power or thinking I'm going to bait a superpower, but it's going to be doing big damage. Don't worry. You're going to see some crazy stuff by the Flareon. It actually is going to put in work and not just be this like random thing I throw in to take a hit. Okay, all right, so we're going to bring in the Dialga. They have Shadow Ball, which is good to know, so we don't have to worry about Focus Blast. But at this point, it doesn't really matter because we are so low. Another Shadow Ball will KO. We're taking them out with Iron Head. They're bringing back that Excadrill here. And, well, I'm going to have to put all of my chips on Palkia at this point. So we're just going to let it go down, bring it in Palkia, and they have a Garchomp at the end. So I figured the only way I can freaking win this is if I get off a charge move, but I'm going to have to come out of here with basically 2 Aqua Tails. So we're putting on the pressure and, oh, well, farm it down. I said, what the heck am I talking about? Guess not. All right, we take him out. No more shield. Okay, we have a shield left. Oh, yeah, we win this one, I see. It's going to be extremely close. That quick move is almost going to KO, but we're able to get to an Aqua Tail because Palkia is just that good, and we're going to be able to take out the Excadrill, and there you go. That's how we deal with that threat. We survive with 1 HP and a Dream at the end. All right, into the next battle, we're met with a Groudon up against our Dialga. This is not particularly the best, and I wouldn't say it's the worst either, because as long as you don't get hit by Earthquake, I mean, it's still a pretty, decent matchup for you. You're doing a lot of damage to the Groudon. We're getting a shield, and we also shielded up Fire Punch, unfortunately, which was kind of a waste of a shield. We're going to let this go through, calling another Fire Punch, and there it is. Fantastic. And at this point, we could win this. If they want to double shield their Groudon and leave themselves shieldless at this point, by all means, be my guest. They are going to let it go through and bring in Kyogre. All right, this sounds just so perfect. We're going to go ahead and bring in Palkia. Things are looking great. They're swapping into Dialga, and we're bringing in Flareon. All right, folks, are you ready for a little action? I screwed up here, though. I should have built up to 2 superpowers. Big screw up. But still, it doesn't matter. Look at this. Oh, my gosh, Flareon taking out Dialga. Let's go. Iron Head, give me a break. Surviving it, and then taking him out with Fire Spin. In comes Kyogre and takes us out easily, obviously. But, man, Flareon just played its position as we needed it to. Going up against the Dialga, let's get it. And now this thing can't do nothing. I mean, the only thing that we have to worry about is a blizzard. I mean, but we're not going to be letting any sort of blizzard get through. We have a shield. We're going to shield this up. There's no way they can blizzard and then get to another one, right? So it is just a surf, and then we quick move them down with the Palkia. Let's get it, folks. Man, I love this team. It was such a fun time. And we're met with a Lugia for our next battle, okay? And remember, when Lugia comes back, it will have Aeroblast. Some people were confused. Is it going to have actual Aeroblast, or do you have to Elite TM it when it returns in September? Nope, it's going to be in the raids with Aeroblast when you catch it, and also potentially shiny. So go ahead and have a ball. I'm going to try to get those XL candies. And again, to my friends on my friends list, I see those raid invites, and it's just so annoying because this, not you guys, the game. Like every single time I'm looking at it, no invites. But when I start editing or start doing something or hop on Unite or start taking Athena for a walk, then I see like 1,000 invites. It's like, come on. Oh my goodness, it's so crazy, the timing of all these. So anyways, let's get back into this battle here. I'm completely lost. Whoa, there was some lag there, wow. So we're going to let this go through, just an Aqua Tail. And it's doing nothing because we're Dragon and Water. And they're going to be swapping into their Excadrill, and I was pretty happy about this. So this is great. We do have the Flareon in the back. How the heck are we going to handle that Palkia? Oh, you want to know something crazy? You want to hear something crazy? A Flareon taking out a Palkia. That's fiction. That's never going to happen, right? Now, what am I doing here? I am letting them, well, they were going to try to farm me down, but I thought they were going to throw energy. But what I needed to do is gain farm. So we're going to go ahead and throw a superpower on the Palkia, folks. Flareon is going to KO a freaking Palkia. Let's get it. We take the win with Flareon at the end. Are you serious? Let's go. All right, into the next battle. This is super hot and spicy. All right, so you're going to have to wear like a, well, I had to wear like a gas mask while cooking this dish because it was so intensely hot. Working with the hottest peppers on the planet. So we are met with that Melmetal swapping into Flareon. They're going to be bringing in a Landorus. So we're going to go ahead and go straight for the overheat. Watch it now. Almost one-shotting that thing. Let's go. And we almost quick move it down. They have a little bit of HP, so we do need to look out for what they're going to throw at us here. And I think I'm going to just bring in Dialga. And I think we're letting it go through. Superpower, down they go. I think they almost had 2 there, but we just took them out with that nice Dragon Breath Invisible. And we're going to go ahead and throw the Iron Head. More damage, better than no damage, right? And we're getting a shield, so perfect. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Palkia here. This is looking like a pretty rough battle for us. We're going to shield this up. and it is an Iron Head, unfortunately, but it would have been an extra damage for the Dragon Breath to accumulate to take us out, so we had to shield it up anyways, and we're getting a shield from them. This is becoming a very close battle here. Don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to pull this. Oh, oh, no. This is totally over for us. Yeah, I back out, but hey, at least you were able to see the overheat land on a legendary and almost KO it. Let's go into the next battle. We have a mirror match here, and ours is going to be lesser than theirs. Yep. So we're going to basically lose CMP to their Dialga, and we're letting it go through. Let's see if they want to shield it so they can win the matchup, and they do. And I'm figuring, oh, I think I screwed up here. We got a shield from them, but what do I do now? Going with Palkia? No, we're going to go in here with Flareon. Let's have a little fun. I figured this is going to be Iron Head, but we are going to shield it up anyways, just because we're so damn squishy. We're going to farm it down? No way. Wow, let's go. What do you got in the back? Mewtwo? All right, time to use that last shield, buddy. Otherwise, you're going to get hit by an overheat. And I let it go through, and we swap into our Palkia, and they have a Yveltal in the back. Okay, we can work with this. This sounds good. Palkia hits hard like a truck, and it can take hits like a boss. Oof, that kind of hurt a little bit. We're going to go ahead and go for the Aqua Tail here, start putting on pressure. That Dragon Tail, it's just so ridiculous for the damage. I love it. Let's get it. Can't wait till I can completely max this out here. This is a 100 Palkia, by the way. I forgot what level, but it's not 50, but almost there. So what are we going to do? Let this go through? Yeah, you know why? Because we're going to come in here with Flareon, farm down, and if they want to hit their charge move, fine. But we're going to take them out with a Superpower. I was flexing. Yes, I know. Yeah, I know. Superpower. You just got taken out by a Flareon with a fighting type move. Let's get it. Into the next battle. We're met with a Garchomp, and they're swapping instantly into an Excadrill. Great. We're going to go ahead and bring in Palkia. Let's just get the threat out of the way immediately here. We don't need to shield up this drill run. Don't do that. Save your shields. At this point, though, you do need to shield up the next one. So if you are ever in this situation with this team, if you ever decide to use it, they're coming back in with the Garchomp. We're able to get to the Aqua Tail, and we have some nice lag there. Gotta love that. And we're gonna go ahead and just do some chip damage here. And I think Fire Blast is, I'm not gonna recommend it. Well, kind of. You can go Draco, but I already have, Draco on my Dialga here, so I just feel like it's overkill. Having the Fire Blast is good coverage for the steals. We're going to shield that up, and they're going to be bringing in Melmetal, so we're pretty much not looking good. Alright, we're getting the shield, though. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and swap into Flareon and have a little fun here. So what do? We let the Rock Slide go through? Absolutely. We do not want to use that latch shield yet. I think we do use it on Flareon here because we're going to put on the pressure, and I do believe we're actually going to take this sucker out. Alright. Get a little too nervous to build up to 2, so we're just going to go ahead and throw the first one here. And we're actually able to get to another Superpower and take out the Melmetal with Flareon. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. And they back out. They said, oh, are you freaking joking me? Oh, my goodness. Yes, absolutely. Oh, my goodness. Flareon just did that. Anyways, into the next battle, we're going to be met with a Kyogre. This is just Peaches. Peaches. Peaches? Okay. Anyways, well, this is a good battle. We're going to go ahead and hit Iron Head. Maybe get a shield. Maybe. Nope, they don't care. But that's perfectly fine here. We're going to be able to survive another one of these. It should be Surf. We're just going to let it go through. Yep, perfect. And they have another one. We still will be able to survive. We're not going to shield it up. Alright, getting a little close, but it doesn't matter. Close is still a win, and maybe it could even help you out so they can't get too much farm. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and throw Iron Head here. I mean, you got a Zacian. That would have been a lot of damage. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Flareon here. I figured, whoa, this is a little tricky situation. We're going to go ahead and go for the overheat. Look at me now. Look at that thing. Almost got one-shotted, but it does have a bunch of energy. Flareon. Whoa, what's going on here? This thing's taking over. Superpower. What, you want some? This thing is like, come on, you stinking legendaries. Let's go. All right, it did a lot of work for that little fuzzball. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring in our Palkia to have the beast off up against this thing. We're getting hit by a Thunder. So, wow, we're getting a little brave there calling a no Draco. This is going to be the last battle, folks. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. Taking out the Dialga and then taking out the Zacian with a Dragon Tail. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my You can never take away my It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away